Alright, so the issue are these connections that run internally on the printed circuit board. The connections between these terminals and the plug. So what you are going to do is to slide this plug backwards, away from the front. I'm just gonna slide it. So you're just going to slide it backwards and it comes right up. So where the problem usually occurs is right here on this crease. The printed connections break over time and with use, especially if it's been taken out. Leads to the lights, the dashboard light suddenly not working. It could be a problem with your tachometer as well, or any of the other monitoring lights. So there are two clips on the side, as you can see there, and you have to push them in, and this green plug should slide backwards right out of this housing. And then I'm just going to get some thin wire and try and see which connections are broken and solder pieces back in. Alright, so there are two ways we're going to do this. I'm going to put a light underneath here and just visually inspect the printed circuit board. And as you can see, there are quite a few breaks all along its length, all along the crease. So I'm going to follow them back and see where I can get a solder joint and try and fix them. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to use the multimeter on the continuity tester to see if there is connection between these pins. The pins are actually, these pins inside here, as you can see them in there, are connected to these metal plates. So you could test right here or on the inside. I'm gonna see if I get continuity all the way through. Alright, so this is my third attempt, and this time I hope to show you guys how to do the soldering properly. And what I have figured out is that you really don't want to let your soldering iron sit on these pins, on these junctions. I already confirmed that it is indeed broken from the rest of the printed circuit board. I've tracked it up to this pin right over here, so I'm gonna solder it and show you guys how I do it. I have chosen a little green wire to because tach signals are always green on Volkswagens, I think. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put some flux on it, just enough. Oh, that's a little bit too much. And you're gonna heat it up while adding some soldering wire to it. Oh, it's difficult to show. Just gonna put it right there. Soldering iron. Warm it up. Try and warm up the wire first. And as you can see, the soldering sticking quite well. Look at that. And now I'm gonna add some solder onto the cluster. I mean, not solder. Add flux onto the cluster. Just gonna use the flathead. Get a little bit on there. Yep, that's stuck. Alright, so that was quite tedious, but it took me, that was quite faster than my first attempt, and as you can see, it did not get as hot. Alright, moment of truth. Okay, so the battery light still works. Nice. So I'd advise you to first look at pin 3 and and pin 3 all your signals on the dashboard.